Alongside Toronto Blue Jays reporter Keegan Matheson of MLB.com. And Keegan, George Springer took that 96-mile-an-hour sinker right off the kneecap in Game 5 in Seattle. Had to leave that game, but he is back in the lineup tonight for Game 6 in Toronto. Back in his usual leadoff spot. What do you expect from Springer tonight?
I think we get the full experience. Now, that was a hard one to take off the knee for Springer. I thought it would be more serious. Luckily, it's not. When we spoke to John Schneider prior to the game, he said that he texted George this morning, and George said, "Stop texting me." He went up to George in the clubhouse, and George said, "Get away from me." So he's ready to play. He's ready to do his normal thing. And George was brought here 5 years ago for this type of game. He was the postseason guy when he came to the Blue Jays. I think a lot worse would have to happen for him to miss this.
Trey Yesavage gets the ball for Toronto in Game 6. He's had 2 postseason starts, vastly different outcomes. Game 2 against the Yankees in the division series, he was unhittable, 11 strikeouts. Game 2 against Seattle in the championship series, and they were not buying what he was selling. I got charged for 5 runs over 4 innings. Why the difference with Yesavage?
Seattle took away his superpower, Jen, which is that splitter, and that's what he did so well against the Yankees. He got the Yankees to swing at that 16 times. They missed 11. That is an absurd rate. That does not happen for almost any pitch in Major League Baseball. I'll rate that high. Seattle stayed away from it. They let it fall down below the zone, and they took it for a ball. It's a much simpler approach. That forced Yesavage to throw his slider more, and he got into more of an even mix. When he's dominant, it's the fastball up, it's the splitter down. Those two kind of trick you. One looks like the other. He got away from that the first time against Seattle. They took it away from him. They had a much different approach than New York, who were just completely fooled.
All right, so this is the chess game, right? Because the Mariners obviously made the adjustments after they saw what happened with the Yankees against Yesavage. Yesavage now will have to make some adjustments against this Mariners lineup. Second time he's faced them. What does he do?
More of that splitter. This is time for the big adjustment for Trey Yesavage. Everyone who comes to the big leagues throws hard, runs fast, hits the ball far. That impresses me a bit. But making the first adjustment is how guys become 10-year big leaguers, how they become World Series champions. We need to see that now from Yesavage, and I think now he can pivot back towards that splitter, towards his identity, and pitch a bit more like Kevin Gausman does, which is saying, hey, I throw 2 pitches, good luck, I'm going to bet that I'm better than you. And I think that Yesavage has that confidence. I think he's going to see that now from Pete Walker, from the veteran starters. His splitter's really good. Even if they know it's coming, he might get them to swing right through it. I think he needs to lean into his best stuff. No time better for it.
It is amazing. We're here Game 6 at the American League Championship Series, and it's the first time in this postseason that the Blue Jays face elimination. Trey Yesavage, just 22 years, 38 days old. He becomes the youngest Blue Jays pitcher to start an elimination game.